What's up, everybody? Ha, how's everybody doing? First things first, roll call. Let's get you guys chatting it up in the chat. We got some cool stuff to cover tonight, and we got some really cool things you guys are going to want to see. So tell us where you're, who you are. I can't see you unless you chat it up. Can't see you. Tell us who you are and tell us where you're from. We always like to know where you're from. Guys, this is the Direct RC Talk Live. We are here and this is happening again. I know it's been a while. We've been a hot minute where we haven't been on the air. The last time we were on the air, we were with Chaz from CK4RC and Adam from Cape Crawlers. First things first, I want to get some formalities out of the way. First and foremost formality. That was really tough to say. My name is Sam, and I'm from CrawlerTrax. You guys have seen me on Remotely Controlled with Chaz from CK4. I own and operate CrawlerTrax, and officially, I want to, first of all, officially welcome you to the show. But officially, I am your new host of RC Talk here on Direct RC's YouTube channel. So I will be doing this once a month. And like always, we've got some really cool stuff to show you guys. For those of you who don't know, I think most of you, from what I've seen in the chat, I think I know a good chunk of you guys. But I just wanted to quickly go over a little bit of my history and a little bit of my background so you can get to know me and you can get to know who I am. I know I'm I should say I'm a new face to Direct RC. I've been working with Direct RC for almost as long as I've been doing CrawlerTrax. I've been doing it a long time, and I've met all the Direct RC guys. They're great people. I've hung out with Ken from the Shop Mini RC. He does a lot with Direct RC. I've hung out with Van DeWitt from Micro Crawler Club, obviously. Chaz, CK4. There's just a ton of guys that kind of help and do things for Direct RC. So my name's Sam. I'm from CrawlerTrax. My company, CrawlerTrax, designs and manufactures RC crawler obstacles for like the smaller scale. So the 1/18th, 1/24th, and now the 1/30th and 1/32nd scale crawlers. You guys, if you don't know, Direct RC does sell our product, CrawlerTrax. So if you guys are interested, head on over to Direct RC and check out our product on there. Let me tell you a little bit about my history. I started off the hobby, I guess, if you will. Very first introduction to hobby was when I was in high school. I got into model rocketry, but then I had a couple RCs. One of them was hobby grade. The rest of them were kind of toy grade. I was always interested in it. I always see guys doing it. But what interests me was aviation, RC aviation. I'm a Part 107 pilot currently. And that interested me because I just always had a fascination with airplanes. So when I started the Hangar RC, which is the parent company of CrawlerTrax, we started out doing foam board airplane kits. So we'd cut the foam board on the lasers, and you would buy a kit, and you'd build it, and then you'd fly it. You put a motor in a battery, ESC, all that, and you'd fly it. Well, sadly, the FAA got involved with the RC hobby as far as aviation goes, and it really took a dump. And it was right during or after the pandemic, I think it was 21 or 22, we didn't sell a single airplane. So we sat down and kind of evaluated and said, we're either going to go out of business or we're going to shift. And so we shifted to crawlers because I've always had an interest in crawlers. I live in Utah. I've always gone to Moab. I've done full scale rock crawling when I was a kid, when I was younger, a teenager. I would like to say it was mostly just messing around on the rocks. I mean, I had a couple crawlers, but mostly it was my pickup truck and a buddy's pickup truck. And then I had a cousin with a Jeep Cherokee that had like a 6-inch lift on it and wheels and tires and whatever. But so I was always into crawling. And when we decided to shift to RC crawlers and doing CrawlerTrax, I'll be honest, the RC surface, the RC crawler community really they backed us up, they supported us, and here we are today. So if you want to learn more about our obstacles, head on over to Direct RC. They've got a full selection of all our obstacles, including the new 1/30th and 1/32nd scale stuff. So we've seen some people chiming in. Kenneth, let's see, I saw CK4 here, RC Granny, Nana Shake, Bam Bam, Joker. We got a bunch of people here. This is awesome. Love it, you guys. I love the support. Thank you for coming over to the Direct RC live stream. I know you put up with me on a couple other live streams, but thank you for supporting me and supporting Direct RC. Direct RC is ultimately the reason why we're here, and they are in the hobby. They're supporting the hobby. They attend all the events. So head on over to Direct RC and check out their stuff. Yes. So we just posted up. We have a deal for you, and I'm going to turn on the ticker so it will go the whole show. And like Chaz and I kind of established, and Adam established last show, this is compound discounts, kind of like compound interest. You can stack discounts during the show tonight. So I'm turning on the ticker down there at the bottom. You'll see it's right there. Spec B -live. That is your discount code for tonight during the show only. It gives you an extra 10% off of whatever is already the discount is on Direct RC currently, because you can stack them. So head on over to Direct RC, open up a new tab. Don't shut the window down. Don't close us down, but head on over to Direct RC in the new tab and take advantage of that exclusive discount during the show. Okay. Next item of business before we get into the reason why y'all are here is talk about RCs. We have 2 giveaways tonight. Yep, that's right. We have 2 giveaways. I'm not going to tell you what they are at first because I want you guys to stick around and I don't want you to go anywhere. So, but we do have 2 giveaways, and we're gonna do them at a random time during our show. You just have to be here. You have to be present to win, and you're gonna love them. They're actually really good discounts. So, with your discounts and your giveaways, man, Direct RC is killing it. So I'm happy to be your host. I'm excited to do this once a month with you guys. And that being said, let's get into it. On tonight's show, we are going to talk about, we're going to mainly focus on the nano and the smaller scale stuff, what I would consider the nano scale stuff. Mainly your Axial SCX30s, because we all know that the SCX30 right now is hot, right? It is hot. We got, I mean, they are, I mean, are outpacing the 24s, in my opinion. We're going to talk about Joker, never leave. Thanks, Joker. I appreciate that. We're going to talk about these guys right here. These are the fairly new, I won't call them brand new, but they're fairly new Hobby Plus Spec Bs. These are, you know what? Let me tell you a little quick thing about the Spec B really quick. This the Velcro wasn't staying down. When I first got my hands on this, I borrowed it from Van DeWitt from Microcrawler Club. He got one early. He said, "Do you want to do a short on it? Do you want to do a box open? Do you want to do a video? Whatever. I'll loan you mine, and you can open it before even I do," because he was on vacation or he was out with family or something. And so I brought it home. I did a short on it, and I'll be honest. When I first got it, I'm like, this is not my jam, right? This racing, and I'm a crawler. I love to go slow. I love to see the articulation. That's what I like to do. But I'll be honest, ever since my son and me got our hands on these guys, we have, like, I've fallen in love with these. These are so much fun. We're going to talk a lot about them. The other rig we're going to talk a lot about, and you just saw that Direct RC did a short on it, featuring us, featuring me. I don't know how good it was, but hey, we like it. We're going to talk about the Terranaut. This, next to the Arctos, the Terranaut is probably my favorite rig. I'm not kidding. I'm not just saying that because I love Hobby Plus product. I'm saying that because it's 100,000% true. All right, let's see what you guys are chatting it up here. There you go. Incidental. He has a Spec B, and you want to do your first video with it. You just got to do it, man. When you're in the YouTube game, you just gotta put it all out there. I mean, if you go back and watch some of my old videos, I struggled, but you just got to do it, man. So awesome. Joker says it looks so cool. RC Granny, top truck. Are you talking about the Terranaut? Yeah, the Terranaut's super, super cool. So yeah, I'm gonna try to keep up on the comments. Once again, I usually do this with my partner in crime, Chaz, and it's real easy for him to cover while I'm checking comments and putting comments up. I'm gonna do the best I can. So please bear with me. And yeah, let's go. So first things first, let's talk a little bit about let's jump into the SCX30 and let's jump into what they're all about. And I'm going to grab mine right here. This is probably my most upgraded SCX30. This is the white JLU. I know it's kind of small up there. I can pull it up like this. You can see some of the external upgrades I've done so far, wheels and tires, as it focuses on me. But the cool thing that I just barely did with this guy, at least I hope it's this guy. Oh yeah, it is. This guy right here is we did the Fury Tech Nano. It's Fury Tech. I mean, I don't need to say anything else. It's Fury Tech. So I just barely put the brushless system in it. I'm going to show you this. My wires are a mess, so ignore my wires for the time being. But I'm going to put this up here, and I'm going to show you kind of how it looks. So there's the brushless up front here. Whoa, focused on me. There we go. And then you'll notice I did put an Endura transmission in there, and that's an all metal gear transmission. So the cool thing about this platform is it's a brand new platform. It just came out. They announced it at the end of last year, I think, in like August, no, September maybe. And they've been like, they had a couple months before they actually released it. But ever since they released it, the aftermarket parts, this hop up parts, have been going absolutely bonkers. Like absolutely bonkers. And now we've got brushless motors, we've got Fury Tech, we've got Endura parts, we've got links, we've got, I mean, here's some parts that I've ordered from Direct RC. Drive shafts, I've got knuckles, this is an extra transmission because I had to order two for one of my other rigs. Got steering links, and this is actually a control horn for a servo. I've got an Endura brushless here. I've got a brushless motor. This is the purple Viper, or not purple, green. I'm colorblind apparently. Oh yeah, Joker says Mofo makes them. Chaz, oh, it moved. Hey, watching your videos, you're one to talk. Wire management has always been my downside. Although I did do this. Check this out, guys. I did do this for one of my first times. So what you do, and this one got stretched out because I had to put the transmission in after I put the brushless in. But what you do is you take a pencil or a screwdriver and you wrap your servo wire around it. I don't know if you can see this. Let me put it up here so if you guys can see that. See that coil right there? There you go. That's a better view of it. Oh, don't focus on me. You put your thing and then you heat it with like a little bit of flame, like a cigarette lighter, and it holds its shape. And so I did attempt a little bit of wire management, but it's never been my forte. I've always just kind of like, good enough, shove them in, go. I know that's probably not the best option here. Let's see what you guys have been running their stock S30s at the park nearby, doing lines without the body, nothing else. It's because the body it's a hard body, which I'm a sucker. Not only a sucker for articulation, I'm a sucker for scale looks and hard bodies. I mean, you get all the scale details with hard bodies, but they've been running them without the bodies because of the weight of this thing, I'm sure. So, oh, Chaz. Hey, by the way, you guys, if you guys want to see Chaz back on the live stream, we want to get him back on. You guys got to comment down below. You got to tell him that we want to see you on the live stream. Maybe we'll have him on as a guest on the show. So back to the upgrade parts. There's all sorts of. Oh, by the way, I forgot to show you these. They now have beadlock wheels. I mean, they're just the aftermarket support for the SCX30s are just going bonkers. They're all over the place. And so you guys, and I'll be honest, I like the 18s. I like Hobby Plus. I like the 24 scale. I think this is my new favorite scale. I honestly do because they're just and I'm blind as the next guy. I'm an old guy. I have to wear reader glasses, but I mean, I just put those on and I can work on them just fine. But they're just fun because you can throw them in your pocket literally and go anywhere with them. And they are very surprisingly very capable. So Short Stack just checked in. What's up, Short Stack? So yeah, the SCX30 is awesome. Now I'm gonna pull up a DirectRC's website really quick, and I'm gonna show you guys if it'll pull up. Maybe there we go. All right, so this is DirectRC's website. This is where you want to go. This is where you're gonna use that 10% discount code in the ticker down below. It's also, if you scroll up in the comments, you'll see it. We put it up there too. The cool here, let me touch on this really cool. Cool thing about the SCX30. Let's grab another one. Let's grab my favorite color. I love this guy right here. This guy actually has the, oh, you can't see it. I got this up. Hold please. Oh, there you can see it little. Oh, let's see if I can do it here. This guy actually has those Enduro wheels on it, the bead locks. But with the SCX30s, you've got basically three options. You've got a Bronco, you've got a Jeep JLU, and then you've got a C10, K10. It's actually a K10. It says K10 on the box. Do I have mine here? Where's my other one? There it is. Yep, K10. It actually does say K10 on the box. But on the side of it, it actually still says C10. So I was like, oh, well, that's kind of a bummer. But regardless, at least they called it a K10. It's always been a K10. For those of you who don't know the difference, the C meant two-wheel drive, the K meant four-wheel drive. So you've got basically three options with three different colors. You got the teal, what I'm showing you right now, the teal and the black truck, which is the old Chevy, and they're fully licensed, by the way. You've got the green and the white JLU, and then you've got a gray and a blue Bronco. But I mean, and they're 99 bucks. They're $99 for someone who's looking to get in the hobby. And that's one thing I really like about the hobby is people who want to get into the hobby. I like that this is a point of entry that is not going to break the bank. And so that's one of my favorite things to tell people is buy one of these and see if you want to even get into the hobby, because this is a great entry point because they don't feel like they're breaking the bank, and it really gives them a taste for whether they want to go with a 24 scale, 18 scale, all the way up to a 6 scale, I guess, or a 10 scale. So it's really not that intimidating to get into the hobby with these guys. But what I really want to show you, scroll down here, excuse me, these are all the accessories that are the aftermarket parts that are available. And obviously FuryTech is like number one, in my opinion. But FuryTech's come out with their nano brushless system. This is the one I got. Right? Oh no, that's not the one I got. I got the one that came with the receiver, the transmitter. So it comes with the new FuryTech gripper, I guess it's called. It has a very familiar shape and it has a very familiar feel. It almost feels like the old ones, but it has a good weight to it. It really does. For all us YouTubers, I know it is inconsequential to most people, but we like to be able to drive with one hand, and you can do that. Very nice transmitter. I really like that transmitter. Scroll down, you've got gearing. You've got, so the SCX30, if you don't know, is a worm drive gear in the transmission. You've got wheels, tires, those Proline tires. Those are the ones I have on my Jeep, my white Jeep. They're right here. They've got the Baja Pro X's on them. So there's all sorts of stuff just popping up for the SX. You got bodies now. These Radiance bodies, they're super killer. If you want to look a bug, look at that thing. That thing's cool. Enduro makes servos. I think Reefs makes some servos. There's just shocks. My white JLU has Proline shocks on it, but I mean, their aftermarket support is just it like flourished overnight. It was pretty amazing of how fast that the aftermarket support took off. like literally took off. Let's get out of this mode now. Stop. There we go. Yeah. So CK4 says it's always a good place to start. Absolutely, it is. It's 100,000% a good place to start because it's affordable and it's a good entry point into the hobby. So if someone's looking into the hobby and you're talking about them and you're talking to them about it, head on over to Direct RC, send them over to get a SCX30. They're amazing. They really are. They're super cool. This is true. I'm just scrolling up through some of the comments. Smaller you go, the more lines you could do anywhere. So, and that is true. And the one thing I like about these scale and even the 24th and 18th scales is we go out camping a lot. We go out in the outdoors a lot. We take our full scale Jeep. We have a 1-to-1 Jeep. We have a Jeep Sahara. We go to Moab, and these are just, you could throw these in with, I mean, Jeeps JLUs don't have a lot of space, but you could throw this in and not even think about it, right? Whereas the 10th scale, you have to kind of plan a little bit more to take a 10th scale out. So that's what I love about them. Entry point's good. Let's see what else you guys are saying. Oh, by the way, when they said this, the got to go somewhere special for intense, and the smaller you go, the more lines you can do anywhere. I've seen guys. There's been a big thing about going around on TikTok and on social medias. The guys are taking these into like pet stores and setting up the reptile and the fish little decorations and crawling over in them. I think that's hilarious. That makes me laugh. So yes, you're right. You can I take this guy to work all the time, and when I need a break, I throw it on I actually have a set of CrawlerTrax at my work. Throw it on there and crawl around my desktop for just a few minutes. So yeah, there's the SCX 30s are phenomenal, and they are super cool rigs. Now, what I want to show you guys, I'm going to pull out my brushless one. If I can get it over here. I got a treat for you guys. I know in past Direct RC live streams, they've done a lot of, they do a lot of showing you the actual rigs. I have something special planned. Check this out. Let's swap these guys. Look at that. I have my bench. Hope it didn't turn me off. I think it didn't. Let's do this. Oh, this one. There we go. We got my bench cam. I love it. So I can switch now. There we go. Now I got my white Jeep on. I'm gonna show you some crawling on some CrawlerTrax Nano. CrawlerTrax Nano. Look at this, guys. Turn on my transmitter here. Yes. Let's move some of these other rigs out of the way because I just want to show you the slow crawl of a FuryTech system, because the FuryTech system, and I love, they're great, but the FuryTech system, the FOC is absolutely amazing on the FuryTech system. So if you look here, I'm just going to show you right here on the cam. Look at that. Look at that control. That FOC control is amazing. And you're going to see that. So let's go around the course really quick. Let's get the camera set up here so you can actually see. Let's go around the course. Sorry if it didn't make you motion sick. But we're going to crawl around the brand new CrawlerTrax Nano. And you can get these at Direct RC. They're on pre-order right now, but we just shipped off their order. So look at that. Let's zoom in here. We just shipped off their order today, so they should have them in a few days, and they will be ready to come to your door. Look at that slow crawl. Now I'm up on top of this is the Nano Valley. Now I'm on top of that Nano Valley. Let's just go really slow now and show you the slow control of this thing. It's so cool. By the way, guys, this is the Nano Valley with the Nano Valley expansion kit, which turns it into like a tension bridge or a what do you call it? A tightrope bridge. Yes. So let's get over here. Guess I could put my teeter totter the other way. So coming down the other way. I'm going to come over. I'm going to actually back up here. We're going to come over it's called the Nano Wave, which is this obstacle I'm on right now. And I totally missed my line. That's okay. Let's see if we can do this. The drop over is brutal, but with that slow Fury Tech control, it just amazing. Except for when when you do one of those numbers. Let's try that again. I've done this before. When in doubt, throttle out. Yeah. Uh-oh. I got myself in trouble. Yep. I'm having way too much fun doing this. So let's go around here. And then we'll come up the next obstacle over here, right here. You see this obstacle right here? That is called the Goblin. And it's actually named after a state park here in Utah. In Utah, we have a thing called hoodoos, and hoodoos are what these are inspired by. It's a real thing. Look it up. Trust me. Look up hoodoos. All right. Coming around. And then there's some big hoodoos here. I'm going to back up here. The cool thing about this, guys, about the CrawlerTrax here is this is on like a 2 foot by 5 foot desk. Oh, can't see. You got to pull back here. There we go. Now we're coming up on the nano frame bender. That's the nano frame bender. Oh, yeah. And then we're coming up on next is the nano broken bridge, which is our version of a teeter-totter, except for when I do that. I'm really sucking it up tonight. Let's just start here. There we go. And these can be even or they can be uneven. Oh, I'm hung up on my tire. A dang spare tire. There we go. So right now I've got them set so they're uneven, and so they will drop and kind of gives you off kilter. All right, guys. I'm having way too much fun. All right. Oh, I think I made that a little bit crooked. Let's go back to the main camera. Get back to your comments. There we go. Let's see what you got here. Considering another CR18P, the CR8PP is a solid truck. The Rock Van's cool. It is a little bit top heavy just because it's such a big, thick body or heavy top heavy body. But I love my Rock Van. It is so cool, and I've got the V1, I think. So super cool Rock Van. I'm just gonna unplug this car right now so I don't drain the battery. Let's see what Bam Bam has. A lot of the upgrades are pre-order or back-ordered. I do not know when they will ship. I'm not involved in that part of Direct RC, although I have been to their warehouse. But I can't tell you 100% when they're going to ship. I know suppliers are doing all they can to get parts in and make it so they're not back-ordered. But yeah, I don't have any idea, Bam Bam, when they'll ship. Very cool. Now, if I go get space in the yard, true. But with CrawlerTrax, you got desktop set up. RC Granny. I clicked on the wrong one. Here we go. I should be a pro. Actually, I don't get a lot of driving time because I'm always working on other aspects of the business. My son is the one that's the pro on the CrawlerTrax, believe it or not. He gets more driving time on him than I could ever think of doing it. Donna likes this controller. You're talking about this guy right here? It's a really nice controller. It really is. Really, really is. All right, so that's the SCX30. Oh, and of course, my show notes, like they always do, they just bit the bucket. Hold on 2 seconds. I apologize, guys. I don't know why my show notes insist on like crashing every time I do a live stream. They just do. That's my lot in life, is getting my show notes to crash. It happens on Chaz and my show as well. So wheels and tires, battery shocks, drive lines, LEDs. If you didn't notice, I've got to show you this. I'm not sure where I got this, but there's all sorts of LED upgrades here for these guys as well. Because you technically can use any LED you can find. Here, how's that for a wiring? I know. Don't give me crap about my wiring. I just shove it in there and call it good. But except for when it hangs out the body, it bugs me. But Check this, guys. Check this out, guys. See that? Working freaking light bar right up here. That is one of my favorite things. That working light bar. Isn't that so cool? Um, so yeah, that's a let's turn this guy off. That is there's all sorts of upgrade parts coming out. And yeah, some of them are on back order, yeah, unfortunately, but you've got uh OEM replacements. I had to order a new screw set because I stripped some screws out on when I was building my brushless, my white one. So I ordered a new screw set from Direct RC. Enjora's got some. Enjora's got a lot of brass parts, aluminum components, beadlock tires. Fury Tech, obviously, we know what they do. They're the kings of brushless. So, what do you guys think? What are you guys' go-to upgrades? How many of you actually have an SCX30? Is there a lot of you here that has? Is there a lot of you here that have SCX30s? If you so, comment down below what your favorite, what your go-to upgrades are. Do you do wheels and tires first? That's one of the first things I do. I think that's universal throughout the hobby. Do you do links? Do you do brushless? Do you do servo? What are the first things you do? Do you paint it? It's an upgrade, right? What are some of the first things you do? Turn off my transmitter before it starts beeping at me. What are some things you guys do for your first upgrades? Let me know in the comments below. And that being said, we have gone through our SCX20 or SCX30s, almost got them 21st. And I think right now we should do giveaway number 1. How about it? You guys up for it? You guys up for giveaway number 1? Let me know in the comments. Comment down below. If you don't want me to do a giveaway, I won't do a giveaway if you don't want to do it right now. But I think you guys would be interested in what we're going to give away. CK4 said, here, let me put it up there. The first upgrade for me was Trax. Yeah, he loves his tracks. And not of the CrawlerTrax kind. Bad pun, I know. So number one giveaway that we're going to do right now. Right now, we're going to give away a $30. Let me make sure that's right. $30 gift card to Direct RC. Number one giveaway. So here's what you have to do to win. We're going to have you put something in the chat. I'm going to take a picture of it. And the last one that puts the entry in, we will, kind of like we did on the last one, I think, if you guys attended the last live stream, we will give it away. And what you have to do is, in order to claim it, is you have to reach out to Direct RC on social media. So Instagram, Facebook, reach out to them, just chat with them, and you tell them you were the winner, and they will hook you up with your $30 Direct RC gift card. Okay, so I think what we're going to put for the giveaway, I need you guys in the chat to type over and over and as many times as you can, SCX30, capital S, capital C, capital X, 30. Go. Get going. Type those in, type away, and I will take a screenshot and we will give away our first giveaway prize, which is a $30 gift card. So yeah, as soon as I start seeing you guys type SCX30 in the comments, SCX30 in the comments, we will give those away. There we go. Now we're getting some in. SCX30. Go, guys. Why you guys are doing that and why we're kind of randomizing it. Let's you guys should, after we get done with this giveaway, share the stream out. Share it out so people can get in on this cool promotion with our 10% off stacked with whatever's on Direct RC's website and have a chance to win one of our giveaways. So Direct RC is awesome because whenever we do these live streams, most times we do some sort of giveaway. We do some sort of discount promotion. It's a great time to do it. All right, guys, I'm going to take a screenshot, type away, keep going. And I'm going to take a screenshot and I'm going to even close my eyes to do so, just so it's a little bit fun. Ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, closing the eyes, 1. All right. Let's see who our winner is. I've got a winner. You guys want to know who it is? The winner of tonight's first prize or first giveaway of a $30 DirectRC gift card redeemable at directrc.com is Cedar Creek. Congratulations, buddy. Reach out to DirectRC on social media, Instagram, Facebook, and tell them that you are the one that won the $30 gift card. That is Cedar Creek. Won $30 gift card from DirectRC. Congratulations, buddy. That's awesome. I love it. So that's our first giveaway. We will have another one sometime in the show. I'm not going to tell you when. So you guys got to stick around. Next up, we are going to start talking about one of my favorite rigs, my favorite rigs, the Hobby Plus CR18P Terranaut 8x8. This guy right here. And if I had room, I would have set up some regular size CrawlerTrax for this guy because they fit the 18th scale just fine. But I wanted to show off the 30th scale because they're just cool. Not that this guy isn't cool. So let's talk about what is cool about this guy really quickly. If you haven't heard or seen the Terranaut, I tell you what, when the Arctos first came out, let me grab my Arctos here. It's a little bit dusty, but that's okay. When the Arctos first came out, I was head over heels over this rig. Now I'm a sucker for 6x6s, 8x8s, and on top of that, even more so, I'm a sucker for military vehicles. It might have stemmed from the plane days when I, liked those. The King of Trucks, RC Granny says, yes, all of you are saying congrats, Cedar. Yes, congratulations, dude. So when the Arctos came out, which they have V2, this is V1. They do have V2 now, which is brushless ready, which means you can drop in a brushless, use the same transmitter, and you're off and running, and still keep all your light features. Because before, when you dropped in a brushless and this and you may have or may not have lost the light features. And so what Hobby Plus did is they made a V2 or 1.5, or I think that's what they're calling it. And they made it brushless ready. But when this came out, I was head over heels because it was a 6x6, first of all. Second of all, I like to tow things. And it had a working winch. And the light kit was beautiful. It is beautiful. I shouldn't say was, it is. And it's really, really capable. So I was over the moon for the Arctos. And then V1.5. Thank you for correcting me, CK4. And then Hobby Plus dropped this guy, an 8x8 with 8-wheel steer. And I was talking to a guy at work just the other day, and he's all, "It's an 8x8. Does it have?" And he saw the front two tires because I showed him the video I made for DirectRC, and he's, "Oh, that's cool. Both front tires turn." Sorry, guys, I got a drink. Yeah, so both front tires turn. And I said, actually, all 8 tires turn. Because he said, was there 4 servos? I said, there's actually he said there 2 servos. He said, actually, there's 4 servos. Oh, excuse me. So front and rear steering. They call it AWS, all-wheel steer. Live axles, portal axles all the way back. You've got 8-wheel drive. This thing shocked the heck out of me because not only is it a cool rig that you can tow with the hitch, with the 5th wheel hitch, it's got a working winch. The scale detail is unreal. But this RC Granny, I just saw this in the comments. I have to put it up there. They need to do a 10x10. Dually this, and then it would be a 10x10. No, it would be more than 10x10. That's funny. Where was I? Oh, yes. So not only could you tow stuff with it, which a trailer, I was head over heels for that. But this thing is actually capable off-road. The scale detail is phenomenal on this, and I love, like I said, I'm a sucker for scale detail, but this performs off-road like nobody's business. Like, it is probably one of the most capable rigs I have, believe it or not. And it's because it's so long and it has a wheelbase, and you've always got at least 4 tires on the ground. And it's amazing. It's such an amazing rig, and one of my new favorites. I mean, I love the Arctos, but this is the Terranaut. Is I pull things around constantly with this, with the fifth wheel hitch. Like I said, it's got a working winch that actually comes out the back bumper. It feeds down underneath your fifth wheel hitch, and the scale detail, the lights actually are rotating. The caution lights up here. The scale detail is just phenomenal. Got a 2-speed transmission, which is awesome. So it's got the speed as well as the slow crawl. 8x8 drivetrain, massive traction. Uh, so the question, I guess, is it practical or just awesome? What do you think? Put it in the comments. Is it practical or just awesome? RC Granny says it chews up the earth and powers through anything. That it does. It really, really does. I can't. I don't know. This thing's just unreal. The and and by the way, the other thing I like is 2 full-size spares that you can take off and replace. So that's kind of a cool touch on the Terranaut. When's the trailer coming out? I don't know. I heard early rumors there was, but I have no idea. Nobody's told me if there is going to be a trailer or not. So all I have is rumors at this point, so I can't speak to that. Um, Granny has made some awesome videos of it off-roading. That they have. So head over to his YouTube channel and watch his videos. I think there's a lot of people that have done a lot of off-roading and a lot of videos on this guy. Uh, Steven says make an 8 scale. Make it an 8 scale. That's a big rig. Have you seen the Axial 6 scales? They're big. they are massive. So yeah, that's a Terranaut. There is a full line of of upgrades for this. I mean, you've got neck shocks all around. You've got wheels and tires. Obviously, there's now brushless system, servo. So 4 servos you could upgrade with all sorts of servos out there. There's Reefs, there's Endura, there's what's the other brand? I can't think of it. Why am I spacing out? Hold on, I got one right here. Where is it? There it is. Torx. Why couldn't I think of Torx? Torx servos are amazing. They're super cool. They're one of my favorite servos because they're reasonable in cost, and they are one of the most powerful and speediest servos on the market. I love a good Torx servo. Absolutely. Back in the days, those lights were called gumball machines. Are you talking about the rotating amber lights? These guys, gumball machines. Do I have a battery in this? Can I show you the rotating lights? I do have a battery. Where's my transmitter? I don't even know where my transmitter is. Let me see if I can grab a transmitter really quick. I think I have one right here. It's got to be this one. The Terranaut comes with this beautiful Fly Sky transmitter. Such a cool transmitter. It's 8-channel. Is this the right one? Oh, did I not turn? Oh, it should be on. This might not be the right one. I might have to grab the other one. Oh, please. There's one more. Huh. One of these is to the Arctos, and one of these is to the Terranaut. There we go. Arctos, Terranaut. Let's turn that one off. Put it over here. So here's the cool thing. So you got your front wheel steer, rear wheel steer, which is self-centering. When I let go of the button, it self-centers. How cool is that? You've got your 2-speed transmission. So I think I've got a high speed right now. Yeah, there's high speed, low speed. And then you got your winch, which is an in and out. It's on a You push the button once for in, and then stop, and then out, and then stop. And then you got your light kit, which is cool. And if you saw the recent Direct RC short that we did for them, it actually has an interior light. I can't show you right now because it's really hard to shoot through that glass, but it actually has an interior light on the dash. Excuse me, which was one of my favorite features. And CK4, you're 100% right. That Fly Sky radio is super cool. One of these things is not like the other. Are you talking about the Terranaut and the, or are you talking about the transmitters? A rocket launcher that shoots off model rockets. I've actually seen someone put a missile launcher on this, or rocket launcher. I'm not sure if it actually worked, but it looked cool. Looked really cool. Anyway, going on to lights. Lights. Let me hold this up here. See it? Right? When you push the button again, you got turn signals. I know a lot of people aren't a fan of that. Here's my thoughts on it. And this one is kind of cool because you can turn a little bit without turning on the turn signals. You have to go like 50%, I think, to get them to turn on. I like them for scale looks, but I wish companies would put it on a switch. So like in your one-to-one car, you could actually switch it on and off, right? So you got those, you got reverse lights, you got brake lights, and you push it one more time, it activates the fog lights, the gumball lights, if you will. Is that what they're called? Yeah, I think that's what they call them. Gumball lights. And you push it one more time. I think it activates hazards. Yep, so you got your hazards. Look at those gumball lights. Look at those rotating amber lights. Now I'm going to call them gumball lights because of you guys. Such a cool rig. Great rig. I love this rig. This is one of my favorites. If you guys don't have one, go to Direct RC. Pick yourself up. Pick one up for yourself. They are freaking cool. They are one of the coolest rigs out there. They really, really are. So that's the Terranaut. We've covered the SEX 30s. Got too many transmitters on my bench. And full line of upgrade parts for both rigs, the SEX 30 and the Hobby Plus Terranaut, all available on Direct RC. Go over there, put in the search Terranaut, Hobby Plus Terranaut, or Axial SEX 30, and all your parts and pieces and whatnot will come up. I promise. All right. Next on the list, and finally on our list, our last thing we're going to talk about tonight is a rig that surprised the heck out of me. And like I said, I'm not a racer. I have a few bashers that's fun to bash on occasion, but I'm a crawler. I love to crawl. The Hobby Plus Spec B. These things surprised the heck out of me. They are so that was a good question. They are 2-wire, and I can't remember who did it. I just saw a video of someone. Oh, it's Chaz. He just did a video putting on one of his rigs, the lights that come on the Terranaut. They are a 2-wire light though. Oh look, Chaz just said, yep, they're a 2-wire light right there. So yeah, they do have them. Hobby Plus, Direct RC, they have those parts. You can order them and adapt them to whatever rig you want. And this is 100% true on these lights. I really want to get a set of those rotating beacon lights for my Arctos. I think that would be really, really, really cool. All right, I got sidetracked. Onto the Spec B. This rig is, like I said, it surprised the heck out of me. And I took it to my local hobby shop and took it on the track, and I had a blast there. I didn't know I could have that much fun racing, because I know Ken over at the Shop Mini RC does a ton of racing with these things. and with the micro Bs. But I had a fun time, and I'm like, wow, I didn't know I liked racing. But then I took it. We took it out in our street first of all, and we took it on the Vector XL. Which, by the way, the Vector XL is our CrawlerTrax ramp. You can get that over on DirectRC's website as well. But we took it on the Vector XL, and it performed great. It launched. It was great. It didn't do backflips, obviously, because it's weighted wrong to do backflips, and you don't have a whole lot of speed for control because it's a racer. But I'll be honest, look at that. Joker says he runs his Spec B much more than his Micro B or Micro T. So yeah, so we took it out on the street. We took it to our local hobby shop and raced it on their track because it's what I had access to. And you're right, it is a fun little car. Um, but the funnest time I had, honestly, with it, we took it to a skate park and did some light bashing with it. And jumping one ramp and transitioning to the other ramp was one of the coolest things I've ever done with a car this size. I don't know why I got such a thrill out of hitting those ramps and jumping from one transition to another. And there were even some that had a scoop like this, and then it had a slope down like this, and they were opposite. So you could jump from one to the other. It was so cool. Didn't know like you're racing. Man point just lost from the statement. I'm That's funny. That makes me laugh. But I am a crawler. I'm from Utah. We have Moab. I didn't know I liked racing. Um, but yeah. So Spec B. Let's talk a little bit about this segment. That was funny. That made me laugh. Let's talk a little bit about Spec B. It's a two-wheel drive. Um, Two-wheel drive buggy. The suspension. One of the things that surprised me most about Spec B is the suspension. The suspension is so buttery smooth. Like, I was amazed at how smooth the suspension was. It's got oil-filled shocks. Um, it's a lightweight chassis. Uh, it's got a massive spoiler on the back, but it's perfect indoors or outdoors because of its size. You get much bigger than this, and you start to having to open up space and get in bigger areas and bigger spaces. But with this small size, you can run it just about anywhere. It's kind of like the SCX30s. They're actually pretty close to the same size. Let me put that right here. Just a little bit longer wheelbase, but they're about the same width as far as the chassis go. Obviously, the track width of the Spec B is a lot wider than the SCX30, but it's super cool just to run these around the house. And me and my son do that all the time. We got a couple of them, and we just run them around the house. My son likes to do donuts with them, which is a lot of fun because they are two-wheel drive. So the donut the donut thing is a real thing. Um, and then its small scale size doesn't mean that it's got limited performance. We ripped these things around the track at my local hobby shop and around the skate park actually, and they did really well. Like, I don't know what the top speed is on this, but it's not insanely fast, but it's fast enough for sure. Um, when you guys are done with the video, look at DirectRC's YouTube channel. I don't know if they post on YouTube. It might be on their Facebook. They posted a couple videos that we did when we were at the skate park, and just some of the things we were doing with these was it was an absolute riot. Um, they jump and land very nice. CK4 says the suspension is so good, and it is. It is super good. So if you haven't had any experience with the Spec B, this thing, like I said, it surprised the heck out of me. It really did. Really did. Upgrade parts are starting to come online. I say that because they actually are. There's upgrade parts for them, but this is still a fairly new rig. It's only been out since I think the end of last year, if I remember right. So November, somewhere in that ballpark, I'm assuming, and maybe not quite that long ago. But regardless, you're getting all your aluminum upgrade parts for your A arms. They've got the cool thing about Spec B is it comes with two gear sets. I haven't put the other gear set in, so I'm not sure if it's a faster gear or a slower gear. I think you can upgrade the brushless motors in them. I just got a new motor from Hobby Plus, from Direct RC actually, for one of my Spec Bs. I always like to have an extra motor because if I burn it up. But one of my favorite things about the Spec B is how you access the battery. They've got these two little tabs here. I want to see if I can show this to you. They're right here. You just pull them down. Pull one down, and then the other one, you pull the other one down. And then this whole top plate just comes off, and your battery goes in here. They also have a spot for transponders. So if you're a racer, you can put a transponder in there, and you can, when you're in your track, you can race around and you have your transmitter, your transponder. So yeah, the Spec B is, I mean, and they have different bodies. So I have two of them here. Actually, my son's one up in his room has the vintage body. Will they do a truggy? I don't know. I don't have any idea if they'll do a truggy or not. Maybe. I mean, they could use the same chassis and just do the body. But these are two bodies that are here. This is the stock one right here, and then this is one that Direct RC sells that's been hand painted, I do believe. Such a cool body. I love the looks of this one. Very cool. RC Granny, thank you. Thank you for reminding people. Thumbs up, like, subscribe, share, comment, hit the notification bell, hype, all that stuff you do that on videos you like. I've been very neglectful of saying that, but yeah, the Spec B, I mean, look at on this one, you'll notice these are the stock wheels. We actually got some upgraded orange wheels, which look so good. They look so good with this body, but they really look good with the stock body. If I can put this on really quick. So cool. Look at that. Look how good that looks. So very cool. Joker says he needs a new battery. Well, guess what? Direct RC has them. Head on over to Direct RC. Use that code right. It's over here. Nope, it's over here. Oh, it just went by. There it is. It's coming by. Spec B Live. You can order yourself a new battery, or two, or three. Spec B Live. That's the discount code. Don't forget. DirectRC.com. Only during this live stream, and we are about ready to wrap up. So you better head on over. But by the way, excuse me. Let's see if I'm missing anything on the Spec B. Oil-filled shocks, capable of brushed or brushless setups, compact and perfect for indoors. Nope, I covered everything on the Spec B. Like I said, guys, in recapping the Spec B, I was pleasantly surprised with it. I'm not a racer, and I actually really enjoyed the Spec B. So you guys have hung out with me for almost an hour, pushing an hour, getting close anyway. 59 minutes and 53 seconds. Let's do our final giveaway, shall we? Is the tear not allowed in comps? That is a good question. I guess it depends on what rule set you're running. I know I've ran in the Micro Crawler Club here in Utah. I've run a 6x6 in a comp before. I ran actually one of the Fury Tech 6x6s. So I'm not 100% sure. Anyway, on to our final giveaway. And this giveaway, we are going to do another, let me find my notes here, another $30 gift card for directrc.com. So same thing, you have to reach out to DirectRC via Instagram, Facebook, on their social media, and in order to claim your gift card, your $30 gift card, and they'll verify that it was you, and they can get your gift card. I think they end up emailing it to you or whatnot, putting on your account. Yeah, Cedar Creek. The only way to find out is to try it. You can enter it for the Terranaut. Let's do for the code for the next $30 gift card. Let's do spec B with a hyphen. You got to put the hyphen in there. If you don't put the hyphen in there, you're disqualified. Spec B. This is what you're putting in there, right there. Spec B. In the comments over and over and over again, and we will do a screenshot and give away our second, number two, $30 gift card. Direct RC has been amazing. They always do giveaways during these things, and I can't thank them enough for allowing me this opportunity to hang out with you guys once a month for the live stream, and then being able to lead this show and see where we can go with it. I'm super excited. So once again, I want to thank you guys for hanging out tonight, and I really appreciate your support and supporting me and supporting Direct RC, because Direct RC is huge in the community, and they actually do quite a bit for the community of RCs. So whenever you're going to pick up your RC parts or cars or whatever, head on over to Direct RC. They're amazing people, and they have really good products, and they stand behind their products. So here we go. I'm going to get my little thing here. Spec B in the comments. Spec B over and over and over again. Cedar Creek, unfortunately, you're uneligible to win because you already won once tonight. We've got to give someone else a chance. Love you to death, Cedar Creek. All right, here we go. In 5, 4, 3, 2. I'm going to look away. 1. There it is. Who do we got? Oh, we got to redo it. That can't be right. We got to redo it. We can't have that. Keep going, guys. Keep going. It would have been Cedar Creek again. I'm not kidding. All right, let's do it again. Let's do it again. Spec B. Keep going. You were the luckiest guy in the world, Cedar Creek. Twice in one night. Wow. That would never be me, by the way. All right. Here we go again. Ready? In 3, 2, 1, go. All right, let's see who it is. All right, we have a winner. Guys, I'm going to tell you who the winner is in just a second, but I'm going to start wrapping it up here. Turn up some music just a little bit. Thank you guys for hanging out with me here on the Direct RC Talk live show. I'm super excited to do this. I'm super excited that Direct RC has invited me to host their show. I hope I can pick up and do it justice. And I love hanging out with you guys, and I love being on the chat with you guys and just hanging out and talking RCs, because that's one of my favorite things about the hobby is just sitting down and talking shop. Before I announce the winner, a couple things really quickly. Spec B Live right now till the end of this show, so you got a handful of minutes to head on over to Direct RC and combine those discounts. I want to say, don't quote me on this. Let me see here. Let's see. I'll verify it. They have 15% off on the Spec B right now on their website. So you can I was told you can combine the offers. So compound discounts, which is great. So head on over to Direct RC, support them. They support the community, and get all your parts and your pieces and your RCs from Direct RC. They're awesome. They should do the discount code 1 hour after the show. Not up to me, but I'm sure that's a good suggestion, and they may do that. I'm not sure though, but I can't confirm or deny that. I don't know. Thanks, Chaz. I did very okay. All right, let's announce the winner. The winner of tonight's second giveaway of a $30 gift card is and I'm going to slaughter this name, and I apologize. Quozark Harlot 1999-19. I slaughtered that. I apologize. Let me spell it out so you know. QUAZAKHAAHARET 9919. I'm gonna put one of his comments up on the screen, him or her, I'm not sure, right here. This is the winner. Great odds for the giveaway. 29 people here. We have 32 right now. That's why I need you guys. I need your help. I need your help to share these out so that we can get more people here. The more people that we have chatting it up, the funner it's going to be. Trust me. I've done these things for a long time, and I've been on a lot of live streams, and the more people you have, the funner it is. So share it out. This is our winner, Quizark 9919. I slaughtered it, and I apologize. Again, reach out to, there it is right here. Reach out to Direct RC on Instagram, Facebook, and claim your $30 gift card. Again, guys, thank you for hanging out with me on the show. This is RC Talk, Direct RC's RC Talk live show. We will be back next month. I don't have a date yet, but excuse me. Stay tuned. We will announce it on our Direct RC social media page, and we will do this again next month. I'm super excited. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, share, hit the notification bell, and hype. Hype's the one that Chaz always does like this. Hype. You guys, once again, thank you for hanging out with me. I appreciate your support. Direct RC appreciate your support. I know I've talked to the guys over at Direct RC. They are awesome. Go over there, use that discount code. Pick yourself up any of the rigs we've talked about tonight or any of the parts we've talked about tonight. Spec B, Terranaut, SCX30. Guys, that's it for now, and we'll see you next time. Don't forget to tune in. Thanks, guys.